Hey everyone, it's Krista. I don't know, I've got really strange mixed feelings about today and going live right now. It's weird. The more I think I don't want to, the more I think I should. And isn't that just me and special all at the same time? So, yeah. Here I am trying to get myself out of the house, face another day in this world. You know, and just so many things swirling, so many life contradictions. It's pretty crazy. But, so the point, my most dysphoric moments. I really a lot cannot stand seeing hair on my face. So I spend a lot of time every day plucking. I hate shaving. It hurts my skin and it makes stubble come back worse. And so I've been plucking. And today's plucking is going to be shorter than ever because I can't flap my gums while picking out the hairs. So I guess today's going to be a little shorter than normal. I guess that's good. Somebody's watching. I've always hated facial hair. Oh gosh, there's huge ones. I don't know where they came from. Every night, my awesome wife plucks me in with my face in her lap. It's a little ritual before we go to bed, and it helps me think maybe I can help start the day without as much self-grown self-hate coming from my flesh. Wow. Man, I'm gonna have to give up on that. Some days I'm better at it than others, and then I think the hair cycles coming back are different. But I end up with like all these splotches, so then I have to do makeup to not feel self-confident, or to add some self-confidence for all the splotches. Oh, hey baby. There's my wife. She loves me. And so it's Pride Month, and I just keep thinking all this stuff goes around about pride in my head. My first one was 20 years ago in San Diego. I didn't know what I was. I still don't really know what I am. I've always joked that I'm like Teflon. Labels don't stick to me. They can stick for as long as I try to keep them there. But the most consistent one is that I'm a girl. That's for sure. Started joking and calling myself girl in boy suit 25, 26 years maybe. So, I mean, I guess that one's been the biggest. So this little step here is to help disguise hair loss, which all people have. I shouldn't care as much because, you know, like I'm 51 and I have some hair. There's a particular set of words that end with pattern, baldness, that, you know, that just adds a little layer of dysphoria and self-hate, but hey. Pride. You know, like, from the beginning, like, I knew I was something of the alphabet mafia. I mean, I knew I wasn't straight. That's for dang sure. I don't do that very well. And kind of the first thing I noticed at Pride were the white picket fence gays. You know, they just, I want to have their cute little cottage house, their white fence, their dog, their 1.4 kids, and just be normal like everybody else. And they go to Pride so that people can see them and like, but they look normal. That's the point. They look normal. They want to be normal. They just want you to realize they're normal people just like you are, and they're going out so that they can be with like-minded people. And sadly, they have to be around perhaps weirdos to feel at home. There's tons and tons and tons of white picket people in all walks of American society because it's kind of like the American dream. At least for folks who think they could ever buy a home or have one. Ish. So, and then there's I've discovered I'm gay, really excited, really out, super flaming folks, and they always make me smile because they're so free. And it's kind of weird that people kind of attribute some of my shine in a similar way to life, and that, you know, they see me shine and it makes them happy. But like, today's not quite about the shine. It's like the shadow behind the shine. From the earliest moments, I always wondered about trans folks. And kind of seeing cross-dressing really makes me uncomfortable. And that's my own internalized dysphoria, because they're not really trying to be a woman, they're just wearing the women's clothes. And so just because I don't like it, it doesn't mean I put others down. It's one of those things in life that are there. It's a label. And aforementioned huge dysphoria about facial hair. The first most attractive instance of somebody wearing women's clothes who normally was a man didn't do anything about their facial hair. And I think that set my progress back a ways, because everything else was spot on, and I was like, wow, I could be her. Wait, the mustache killed it. And so, like all things in life, whenever you point at someone else, 3 fingers point back at you. So when you point, what are these 3 fingers pointing back at you saying? And, you know, that's why Pride, because normal straight people feel uncomfortable. Why do you feel uncomfortable? What are those 3 fingers saying? You just don't want people to be happy? Who cares? Let us live our life. So trans people, I've always seen well, I didn't always see trans people. I didn't quite notice trans people until my second or third Pride. Probably I would say I never cared because I never noticed and I never thought about it, and I'm oblivious. I'm oblivious about a lot. I'm very literal. Like, I would be the kid that would be like, Mommy, why is he wearing girl clothes? And the answer could be, well, actually, she's just a girl. Oh, okay. And that would be fine. Wow, I totally see these hairs and it's making me bonkers. Okay, I can get one and then I can put away my crazy for a minute. So, one thing I noticed about when people said they were trans and shared that with me, I realized I really had liked that person before, during, and after. Like, they just were extra shiny to me. Like, we can see each other or something. I don't know. I felt the power of their spirit. And so I attribute some of my, like, people say I have to that same thing. Like, the power of, I'm not going to quit today because every day is hard, and it's my job to, hey, Sam, and it's my job to find the light and find the happy to survive. That's why I seem cheery a lot. Because, I mean, life's there to get you down. So back to trans. So all these trans people I would meet, I'm like, holy crap, y'all are amazing. How come there aren't more of you? And then they're like, well, there are. Well, what do you mean? Well, you don't know who's trans and who's not. And I was like, oh. And as I learned more and more and paid more general social attention to Pride, I kind of realized it felt unwelcoming to trans people. And this was as me as a bi, previously not identifying as a lady person when I was still in my cosplay mode. And I was like, I could just tell it was uncomfortable. And I never really understood it for the longest time. And then this will be the first Pride I'm attending as a woman, wanting to be a woman and presenting as a woman. And I get it now. I don't want to be special. I just want to be me. I'm a white picket fence trans woman. But I don't want to be stealth or straight or boring. My wife is, what is it? Curvy, inked, and pervy or something. That's me. That's my wife. That's how I roll in this life. Is, you know, like, I don't. My type of person is a person who wants to enjoy life. A person who has sarcasm and can appreciate when something sucks and make light of it to get through it. So, like, I'm not quite what folks think of with Pride, unless I'm wearing my striped socks, pigtails, and showing my boobs. But hey, that's just how I am in general, probably. And, you know, it's just, how many people don't want to have Pride? And so, like, this weekend is Athens Pride, and I'm probably going to try to wear something like my normal fun stripey self outfit. And let the conservatives see there are normal people out there. I don't need to be cheering and waving pom-poms, but I'll be waving my pigtails, and I'll be happy and smiling and with like-minded people who just want to enjoy life. So every day I find the courage to leave the bed and face this. And you know, obviously, duh, it's a cruel world, but it's like, my gosh, our country is trying so hard to not be civilized, to not be a dream. I just, how do you not be disappointed? So we just do the best we can. Nerdy, dirty, inked and curvy. That's what she said. Nerdy, dirty, inked and curvy. That's my type. That's my alphabet mafia. So even now, as I've most strongly identified the alphabet letter I am, the T, all those other letters, N-D-I-A-C, Indiac. That's my type. So I've hidden the scars of my dysphoria, tried to bury the seedlings of hair poking through, hateful hair poking through my face. That's so crazy. Just the thing with the hair, wow. The first boy that ever kissed me, I think I was, I must have been 24 or 5. The cutest little thing. I didn't know what I was still. I knew I wasn't straight. I knew I wasn't normal. He knew. He knew. He saw. So flirty and so fun. Oh my gosh. Jumped up in my lap, planted a kiss on my cheek, and the razor burn, or the stubble, just, and it just nailed my autism so hard. Totally caught me off guard. Yeah, I don't know. Mirror side chats. There'll probably be more. I don't know. We'll see. What's the point? I don't know. We'll see. With so much frustration and angst right now, and you know, here I am. I've lived 50 years and finally got up the courage to be true to me, and then it's like we went from being so full of hope and progress for one cult of personality to try to ruin it. You know, it's like these moments are, it's hard to say what's the point. It's hard to try. It's hard to care. It just is. So I cling to the things that make me happy. My pigtails and my pink and my stripy socks that match. And this is the only top in the entire planet that matches because they're not pink, red, or anything. Oh no. Anyway, I guess I have buried my dysphoria the best I can and camouflaged it today. And so we're going to leave this place and go to the place of working. Oh, I have to unplug you. Okay. But there is kind of like my latest fun highlight in life has been Billie Jean. And there is a new development. It's pretty great. We're going to switch you around. We're going to switch you around. We switched you around, and my favorite part lately is she's got her parking spot. And that just kind of makes me so happy because she was in the way for so long, taking up half of our driveway. And girlfriend Charlotte helped clear off the spot. And then we're going to trim some more trees. We're going to put down either gravel or like black lava rocks or something. And keep loving on Billie Jean and making her better. Drove her twice this week, and that was fun. So that's pretty dang amazing and a great development. And turn you back around. We're here. Yeah, so put on the face, put on the smile, chin up, tits out. Rock this world, get through another day. That's what we do. Hope for better tomorrow. Thanks everyone. Make your today the best it can be. I'll see you later.